Hey gang, David Henry from Inspired Tennis. Quick video here to talk about play testing, okay, and the different variables in play testing. And I know what I'm going to say may seem very obvious to a lot of you out there, but you'd be surprised at how many times I get requests for different things with play testing. And so what I'm going to say is when you're play testing, you only want to change one variable at a time. Because obviously if you change more than one variable at a time and then you get a certain desired result out there on the court or an undesired result, you don't know exactly, you can't isolate or pinpoint what was the change that made the difference in your play or your performance. But if you change just one variable at a time, then obviously it's easy to pinpoint the variable that was changed and how that correlates then to play and performance on the court, okay? So whether it's something like changing the tension, changing to a different type of string, adding some weight, using a different grip, whatever you're doing, whatever the changes that you want to make, only make one at a time. So for example, if you want to change string to a new type of string, but also change the tension, probably don't want to do that the first time. Maybe just change the string but keep at your same previous tension. That way you can kind of get the feel of, hey, do I like this new string, do I not? And then, you know, over time you can tweak it. A lot of times with myself and with some of my clients, it takes a little bit of basically trial and error to dial in on the exact string setup. And I'm upfront with my clients all the time about that, saying, hey, you know, let's try this tension, but, you know, we may have to dial it in a little bit and change the next time and the next time. We'll eventually get it right. We'll get it nailed perfectly so that you've got the exact setup, the best setup for your game. But I tell them, hey, you know, it may take some trial and error. So if you're a stringer, don't be afraid to tell your clients that. If you're just if you're a player and you're experimenting with some different play testing scenarios, know that it may take some time to get it dialed in perfectly. But again, whenever possible, try to stick to that rule of just changing one variable at a time so you can isolate that change and what that change has on an impact on your performance on the court. So simple enough. That is all I have for tonight. Thanks for checking out.